I want to tell you a dark story about a man who convinced the US to topple a government for banana profits. Yeah, I know, it's not really news that the US meddles in foreign affairs for the sake of corporate profits, but I swear, this one is juicy. In the 1950s, the United Fruit Company, what we know today as Chiquita, was basically an empire in Guatemala. But the United Fruit Company was by no means a Guatemalan company. No. They were a US-American corporation with their headquarters in Boston, Massachusetts. But in Guatemala, they owned the only port to the Atlantic, a huge chunk of the land, as well as almost all the infrastructure, like the country's telephone and telegraph system, as well as almost all of its railroad tracks. And they systematically exploited Guatemala's indigenous population with low wages, poor working conditions, and racist labor practices, all written to protect corporate profits. In the year 1950, the people of Guatemala had had enough, and they democratically elected a government that wanted land reforms as well as better worker protections. They wanted the exploitation of the land and its workers by the American corporation to stop. Of course, that didn't vibe at all with the shareholders of the United Fruit Company. So United Fruit hired Edward Bernay. Edward Bernay is known as the father of propaganda. He wrote several books about the art of influencing people, and he believed that persuasion should be continuous and invisible. He said stuff like, the conscious and intelligent manipulation of the masses is a key element in a democratic society. In his work for United Fruit, Bernay launched a full-blown misinformation campaign, convincing newspapers, the people of America, and Congress that Guatemala was a communist threat. It wasn't, but the people in the US believed it. So in 1954, the CIA staged a coup, and Guatemala's democracy was overthrown. Decades of violence followed, all to protect banana profits. If you want to know more about the corporate scams shaping our global economy, make sure to check out my YouTube channel for more in-depth stories.